Hi, I'm Katie Cleary, President and founder of World Animal News and Peace for Animals. And these are the top-breaking animal news stories making headlines, and how you can get involved. In wildlife news, a historic rescue operation as Animals Asia saves and transports 101 bears from a bear bio farm in China to their new home. Animals Asia has successfully completed the largest operation of its kind of any animal welfare organization in the world. The complex mission took place in 3 phases from April 19th to May 27th, with 9 trucks per phase carrying 101 bears the 750 miles from an ex-bear bio farm to the Chengdu Bear Rescue Center. After spending their first 30 days in quarantine, they will slowly be integrated with the rest of the center's rescued bears. To make a donation to Animals Asia, please visit the link on our website. In some promising news, Dr. Jane Goodall launches a new video campaign to help feed Thailand's starving captive elephants. After Thailand shut its doors to tourists in response to the COVID-19 pandemic last year, more than 3,500 elephants used in the tourism industry were left alone to suffer in 24-hour leg and neck chains. Sadly, almost 15 months later, the surviving elephants are near total starvation and another day closer to death. This month, with the leadership of Dr. Jane Goodall, in collaboration with Save the Elephant Foundation's founder, Lex Shilart, the Food Bank Battle for Survival Feed Campaign is launching to help provide emergency funds to purchase and distribute locally grown food to as many remaining elephant camps as possible. The campaign's goal is to bring immediate relief to these starving elephants through international attention to the tragic plight of these exploited animals and the role of the Thai authorities in their neglect. To donate to this important initiative, please visit the link on our website. Some exciting news as 3 new wolf pups mark the first litter of wolves to be born in Colorado in 80 years. Between June 4th and 8th, Colorado Parks and Wildlife staff members observed 3 new wolf pups with their parents, collared wolves named John and Jane, who are known to reside in the state. As the pups grow larger and spend more time outside of their den, biologists and area staff will have additional opportunities to observe the animals. Staff are working with landowners in the area to implement practices to minimize potential for conflict. As a state endangered species, killing a gray wolf in Colorado results in a fine of up to $100,000, jail time, and a loss of hunting privileges. Harassment of wildlife is also illegal in the state. In legislative news, the U.S. Senate passes a ban on the shark fin trade. The next step is to pass the U.S. House of Representatives. The Shark Fin Sales Elimination Act would ban the buying and selling of shark fins in the U.S. Similar legislation has been introduced in the House of Representatives and currently has more than 130 bipartisan co-sponsors. A study published by Nature earlier this year found that global oceanic shark and ray populations have declined by more than 70% over the last 50 years, with overfishing as the primary cause. As of today, 13 states, more than 45 airlines, 15 major corporations, and 22 shipping companies have refused to transport or trade shark fins. Nearly 700 businesses support a national fin ban. The fight to restore federal protection for gray wolves intensifies after devastating laws allowing their slaughter are passed in Idaho and Montana. As previously reported by WAN, Idaho's legislature recently passed Bill 1211, allowing the state to hire private contractors to kill up to 90% of Idaho's wolf population. Montana Senate Bill 314 could also result in the slaughter of more than 85% of the state's wolves. To help stop this horrific injustice, please contact the Idaho and Montana legislature at the link on our website. In a major victory, Israel becomes the first country in the world to ban the sale of fur. The ban is set to go into effect in 6 months. According to the Humane Society, every year, an estimated 100 million animals are killed on intensive fur farms to supply fur to the fashion industry. Meanwhile, millions more are trapped and killed for their fur in the wild, mainly in the US, Canada, and Russia. Let's urge more countries to make compassion the fashion. In rescue news, 171 dogs rescued from South Korea's dog meat trade arrive in the U.S. to find loving, forever homes. After being rescued by Humane Society International, the dogs were flown to the U.S., where the Humane Society of the United States provided assessments, veterinary care, and rehabilitation at its emergency shelter, before placing them with shelter and rescue partners. Some of the dogs will be transported to HSI Canada's temporary shelter, where they will be eventually available for adoption. So far, HSI has saved more than 2,000 dogs from Korean dog meat farms. Let's help put a permanent end to the horrific dog meat trade. More than 100 injured donkeys were saved from slaughter for the skin trade in South Africa. The rescue was carried out by the National Council of Societies for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, with assistance from the Mui River SPCA. As per a statement by the Donkey Sanctuary, which supports the works of the NSPCA to help end the cruel and unnecessary global skin trade, the rescued donkeys, including several young foals, were en route from South Africa to neighboring Lesotho, a country where there has been an escalation in the illegal skin trade. Officers from the South African Police Service arrested 6 suspects traveling with the donkeys. They have since been charged and found guilty of animal cruelty and illegally residing in South Africa. In plant-based news, Beyond Meat and KFC launched the plant-based spicy beef wrap in more than 2,600 KFC locations throughout China. For a limited time, the wrap is available in 28 cities throughout China. This latest product launch follows the first collaboration between Beyond Meat and KFC China last year, with the release of the Beyond Burger in select KFC locations around the country. The plant-based spicy beef wrap marks a delicious new chapter in this bold partnership. Let's all go beyond. The Body Shop commits to going 100% vegan by 2023 and will launch global refill stations starting this year. In 1989, The Body Shop was the first cosmetics company to campaign against animal testing. The company maintains a fundamental belief that animals should not be harmed in the pursuit of beauty. The company also shared that it's launching an ambitious rollout of refill stations across 500 stores globally this year, and another 300 stores in 2022. The Body Shop will extend its in-store recycling initiative, Return, Recycle, and Repeat, across 800 stores in 14 markets by the end of 2021. For more breaking animal news stories and how you can help, visit worldanimalnews.com.